Welcome back to another video of TFT. So it's again like a VOD. So I did win this game, but you know, we're going to talk about the decisions we're making and stuff like that. It might be a little bit better to do it this way. Let me know in the comment section if you guys prefer it this way or do you prefer the live commentary. The shot there was pretty insane. We got double Maddie, double stab, I think. No, it's one stab. It's two stabs and a Maddie. With a Trundle. So it's one of the best openers you get in the game other than family. Talking about pure one costs, I feel like that's the best opener you have at this very moment. Getting the Akali there, surprised that I didn't buy Vex, to be honest, because if we get Aurelia, then we have a 3 Rebel opener. But obviously didn't lean towards that. So we have Powder, we have Maddie that we could buy also. Morgana is also a good buy because Black Rose is pretty strong at the moment. I don't know if we checked the Academy items yet, to be honest. But I think it's definitely worth something to keep an eye open because I feel like you can definitely break the game. So we got double Akali opener. And then we have the Crimson Pact, which is making your Vladimir the strongest unit, and the fact that it's a D tier according to Meta TFT, that just makes me love it even more. So rerolling a Zone Augment here or Firelight Augment, and I decided to go with the Vladimir. Now, from this position, the Vladimir is a very bad option because first of all, I didn't buy Morgana when I should have. So yeah, I just want to point that out. I know the best items on Vladimir is attack speed. It's kind of weird. But the way, like, I think best items would be the same that you would have built Galio in the previous set with the carry augment. It should be double Rage Blade with the Lifesteal or Hextech Gunblade. I feel like that might be best items, but I'm not too sure. I don't use websites where other pro players use websites to get their info from. I just go on pure like trial and error, and this is according to my knowledge. What is best in slot. Selling here to get 10 gold, very ideal, very important. Getting 2 costs here at like getting a 2-star 1 cost don't cost you anything. If you don't know that. So if you sell a 2-star 1 cost, you will get 3 gold back. So it doesn't cost you anything. So like making 3 stars, making 2 stars over here is actually very ideal. So the thought I have right now is that the best frontline to have is Watcher, because Vladimir is a Watcher. The best comp to have is 6 Sorcerers, because it increases his damage. And also the best, in my opinion, frontline, well, yeah. Vladimir is lenient towards 2 different frontlines, right? It can be Black Rose, it can also be Watcher. So it's ideal to get both in because we already have 1 Watcher. So the base unit to get in is either Nami or Garen. And I'm very undecisive which one to take here because both is extremely useful in this comp. Because majority of units rely on the mana they get. And obviously having Garen frontline is one of the best frontline units at the moment in the game. So the other option we have is to play 4 Emissary, but I feel like 4 Emissary in this comp will not be good. So very undecisive here what we're going to play. Still trying to figure this out. All I know is definitely going to be Black Rose, and I feel like that's the most important thing. And the second most important thing in my opinion is to get that 4 Sorcerers in, because that's also going to be an absurd amount of damage. Finding a Nami here could be great. So in Carousel, we're going to look for a Rod. Hopefully we can get one. I feel like that would be the best option to get here. It's also on a Casio, so it would be perfect, right? It would be our... technically our number 3 Black Rose. That's just perfect. So we're definitely getting Rod here. It's on a perfect unit with a perfect item. You know. I'm gonna call high roller over here, so that would make sense. And we also have our first item built now. Getting another Vladimir here is actually pretty huge. We'd like to get Casio in, but Casio does nothing at the moment until we find a Morgana. It could also be useful... What? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is actually the better item to make then, because we could use all our components. That's a good call of me. That's a good call of me. Also, you can see my nickname, or my name in the game is Manzi Crypto. I am playing on an alt account. I just want to give you guys a heads up. On my main account now, we did reach Emerald. And then I can't play with my friend here that is directly below me in HB right now. So just decided to play on an alt account so we can actually still play with him. So I think I'm silver, he's still stuck in gold, as always. So yeah. Good call to make those items that we did. Hopefully we get a Morgana. We also need Nunu in our team, if I'm not mistaken. Now we need to make gold here. So it's a very weird situation. The best thing in my opinion to do is to sell the 3-star stab. Or the 2-star stab. Get the 3 gold, buy Aurelia. Or level up. Yeah, so both options does work. But leveling up and losing is... It feels painful. It really does. I still think it would have been better to sell stab. Buy Aurelia, put Aurelia in, make 40. Might have been the better option here. But I think both is okay. Because we're still sitting on 30 gold. We did level up. Higher odds to see Elise. And if we're gonna play Garen, higher odds to see Garen as well. Like, I'm still sitting here trying to figure out what unit are we playing.
This world is all I have.
Finally hit a Morgana at 2-7. Just because we didn't buy it on the first round. Feels kind of painful. Also 2-7, our carry, which is Vladimir, is still 1 star. Which is also not ideal. And by the way, with this Augment you have a few options. Either you carry Vlad until mid-game. Until like 4-1, roll down, make someone else your carry, like... I don't know, if you play Dominator, like some people play Dominator, you can play Elise. Not Elise carry, but like you can play Silco carry. If you want to play Twitch with Black Rose, you can do that as well to make that your carry. But so far in my mind, I'm like, I want to make Vladimir the carry. And it's hard to judge which one you should go for first. Because at the end of the day, it's all very important. Because like you have to build items towards it. Also you have the visionary Black Rose option as well. Which is a video I haven't, like I posted yesterday I believe. What an absurdly insane game, dude. And that was the game that pushed me to Emerald, by the way. The previous video that you saw. Where I said Heimerdinger 1 is busted or something. It's like, it was just an absolutely crazy game. Long distance spells, never the thing. Climb the ladder could be a good option here. And then we have Sated Spell Weaver. Gain the ability, cast 20% Omnivamp. So Thorn Plated is almost never good. It's really good early game, but it's like terrible late game. So yeah, the middle is the only option we got here. Climb the ladder. Why? Because if you think logically about it, Vladimir has three options. Three traits. Black Rose, Watcher, and Sorcerer. So at the moment I just wanted to Swain and I will roll a bit for it. Rolled a little bit much, to be honest, and I can't even play Swain. Getting a double units here. We got Ambessa as well, which is insane, but I don't really feel like playing 4 Emissary. I honestly don't think it's good. The only time I think 4 Emissary is good is either if you play one of your emissaries being the carry, right? If you play Tristana carry or Ambessa carry, then I think 4 Emissary is good. But other than that, I'm not a big fan of it. Also lately, what I see a lot being played by people is playing a 3-star Nami. And making that their carry. I feel like that is popping up so often right now. It's kind of crazy, actually. The reason for rolling a bit here is because we're in a very weird situation where we have better units that's on the bench than on our field. And we can't play units on our field because the trade just doesn't make sense. I don't know why I rolled here, to be honest. It might have been better to just sit and wait to get to level 6. To either get to 50 gold or get, like, I don't know, a different level or something. Re-rolling, I don't know what we had there. I don't think Morello is the option right now. The only time Morello would be good in your comp, if you play Black Rose, would be if you're planning to play Malzahar as your carry. Otherwise, I wouldn't touch it. The better component we have right now is to make Death Cap. But I still think Rageblade is just so much better. So we have one single bow here, which was the very first item to leave. We are lost pick. So there's absolutely no chance we're going to get it. So my second option was to get Elise, which is the second hero that was taken. Or the second champion that was taken. So at the moment I'm like, okay, well, just get this, that's fine. We get our emissary in if you want to. At the moment we have 3 sorcerers, so it wouldn't hurt us too much to get a bit of frontline. So I just double check and make sure, like, can we get Nami out for something else? And it really, like, bothered me because I think Garen is the better unit that fits the team. We also had 3 sorcerers, so it just makes sense to swap it out right now. Because Garen would provide tankiness for Sion and for Swain. That is also a really good item that we're going to use later. I don't know on who though. It might be Malzahar. I can't remember. I record in bulk and then make videos afterwards. All I know is this was a Vladimir carry game. And that we did win. Because I renamed the video. I only want to post wins just to show my dedication towards the game. Getting a random rel here when there's a Alawi right there on your screen, you don't take it. It's kind of sus, right? I know Rel is visionary, but like, who else is visionary here? A Morgana with no items? Like, let's be honest, dude, the Alawi would be so much better. You should always play best board if possible. This guy we're fighting against is also Garen. He has Conqueror on Gangplank. I think he has 6 Conqueror in total. Might only be 5 though. Very, very strong team we're facing. But to be honest, I feel like it's a rage play diff, dude. If we're gonna lose this, we didn't. Popping out another Swain here, that would be perfect. Maybe Raul is in for Conqueror, right? It's a 3 trait unit. I think I did try end up going for Raul 3. And I think we hit it. I think we hit it as the game ended. So either we roll now. I think I'm looking at the items here. There's only one like decent item to make. And obviously we don't want even Shroud, so that's not an option. So normally what I do in this situation is I roll and see how much Vladimir's could I get here. If we don't get too much in like 20 to 30 gold, the odds are that we shouldn't be re-rolling Vladimir in the first place. And a random Elise popped up, which is absolutely insane for us. And this could also easily just be a rage blade diff, dude. But I think we did one. Just give me a rage blade and you'll see it. Like, it's absolutely huge difference. So Althus Wealth is not a bad option here. Just by the way. It's not great. Because we're gonna have infinite healing in the first place. Champions evolved by the anomaly drops 2 gold. When I looked at this, I was like, okay, if we can get a kill, if we can make Vlad unkillable, or not unkillable, if we can make a front line that's unkillable and make Vlad like insane, this could actually work, right? It's the first time ever that I thought of this, and I'm gonna take it. I know I took it, so I guess we're gonna reroll 1 and 2. Support cash is not bad. Random 1 cost is not good in the comp because it's not our carry. Needlessly large rod could also be fine. Choose 1 support item could also be fine. But I was like, you know what, dude? I most probably won't hit Vlad gold unless I make a lot of money. Like, I feel like we were behind in gold, so I took an Econ Augment. The only problem is it only comes into play like at 2, I don't know, 2.5. I don't know why I sold Garen here. Oh, the main reason I took it is for the 10 rerolls. I remember now. That's why I took that Augment. I was like, we can use Black Doors 3 for now, that's fine. We're also not gonna go for gold Nami, because we saw a few Nami players.
Feel your guilt. This world is all I have. Friends just get in the way.
Not like 10 rerolls. I think we got 2 Vladimirs. Okay, this is definitely Rage Blade Death.
Violence.
This fight would be so much faster if we had Rage Blade. So highest priority here is bow, and there's a decent option we can get it because it's on a terrible hero. Unless someone is playing Ambusher or Kim Baron, which I think I didn't see one in the lobby. So if no one needs bow particularly, they will not take that item. And there we go, we got the bogey. Finally Swain 2, that is absolutely huge. Swain is one of the worst tanks late game, unless you get him gold. I feel like we'll win so that we don't have to roll further, I think. We don't have to roll deeper. Going for Cassio gold as well. I think I hit Cassio gold before we did hit Vlad gold. We're 2 off Cassio gold. By the way, honestly, I don't know why we have a Reigning Through in our team. Oh, it's because of Elise. Elise is a bruiser. Never mind, I'm stupid. Now I'll see Rage Blade coming into play. It's absolutely stupid.
Violence is so messy.
So now we have an augment that gives 2 gold per kill on your guy, and we have execute first roll. I feel like honestly there could be no better combo than this. We're gonna make money every single time that Vladimir gets a kill. By the way, now you want to roll deep, and you want to try and get that gold Vladimir. Like this is where you would roll, because gold right now is irrelevant. Also, we have 2 Storm Morganas. Roll, bro. You need to roll to 0 here. Another Vlad. Don't sell Cassio. Sell the Morgana. Or sell the Rel. Because Rel also doesn't matter.
For everyone I've lost.
Can't level here. We should just sit. But now you'll actually see some really good damage. We should just sit in 10. We're a lot stronger. You'll just see like how much gold is being printed now from Vlad because of the execute. Absolutely ridiculous how much how much gold is gonna print here. We shouldn't have leveled up here. Just by the way, I feel like it's a big mistake. Unless we're looking for higher tier units like Elise 2. But I think it would have been better to sit because it's PvE. There's no way we're gonna lose this. Putting in the Nami over the Morgana. The reason being is because I feel like Nami will proc the cast faster, right? Because we get increased mana for both Cassiopeia and also for Vladimir. So we can either sit or we could start rolling for Cassio 3 also. Pretty good items. We can make even Shroud or another stone plate. Not even Shroud, sorry. The glove shield. I feel like it should be another stone plate. Ended up that making the stone plate. Infinite money printing. Pretty cool anomaly actually if you get the execute. I think we were just very lucky high roller that was our first option to execute. Such a good combo. Leveling up here, the main reason, the only actual main reason is because we're on a 4-win streak. We can get to a 6-win streak, the amount of money we're gonna make is gonna be absolutely ridiculous. This is where my friend complained. He said that he had to put the anomaly onto Lux because he didn't have a Heimerdinger yet. I feel like if you're in that situation, you should have actually rolled down in 4-1 or 4-2. And get your carries. You should be knowing what comp you're playing by then. Because if you don't, you're purely just sitting and waiting for a luck moment, which almost will never happen. We could make 10 here by selling a Cassio, but I think it might be a waste. It will be better to sell the Rel instead. The 2-star Rel. But at the end of the day, we did decide not to do it. So we're sitting in the awkward spot of having 3 Sorcerer. Obviously going to level 9 and getting a... what's the name in? What's the name again? LeBlanc. Getting LeBlanc in is going to help because it will give us 5 Black Rose and 4 Sorcerer. It's like the perfect fit into the team. This guy we're fighting against right now looks pretty strong. His Ambessa items is very questionable at best. You just see Vlad is like printing the money. We're getting like an extra 4-ish, 4 to maybe 6 gold every round by just having this econ anomaly. Well, it's not an anomaly, it's an augment plus anomaly. It's like both together. So options here is Lifesteal or Rageblade or Stoneplate. I feel like Stoneplate was the best option here because it's on an Elise as well. We have no option here. So it's like maybe we should just take Experiment. I think we ended up taking Experiment. Oh, I didn't. I randomed it. But I think Experiment here would be okay. Obviously, it's not ideal. Like, obviously. But that just means we could play Mundo and we can play Nunu. And we have 3 Experiment, right? By having the Augment or the Spat. The Spat gives 150 health, so we might as well just put it on a tank for now. Until we get a 3rd item.
Try to die with dignity.
Not very scared of this team, to be honest, because the Smeech will always jump to the unit with no items. This makes your carries and itemed units feels extremely safe against this comp. And there we go. Casio 3. And we're sitting above 50 gold.
Like what you see.
Why do we get Casio 3? Why do we try and get Morgana 3? Kind of main reason is that Sion gets more HP, more damage, based on the star levels of your Black Rose units. The money printer is absolutely insane, dude. My friend is so toxic. Look at him in the chat. Nami carry copy. It's so funny. He always says that people are so dumb they just copy from websites, but at the end of the day he does the same thing. It's like, what? So you can copy but they're not allowed to? You're allowed to look what people are doing, but they're not. Like, what?
Those who judge condemn themselves.
End up selling Nunu. That's kind of surprising. So either we could go all in here and just roll down and hope to get... I think that's still the better option, by the way. We need a tank item. So I think the best option here is Iconic Spark. Spark, bro. Ionic Spark. Gotta be kidding me. I don't know why I did that. Anti-heal. Was that needed? Against which team though? Yeah, we should have gone 9. We should have gone 9. This my friend is like, oh, he's definitely gonna win the game. He's definitely gonna win, like, in my ears. I'm like, bro, I was technically wrong side. Elise jumped and stunned my carry. If that didn't happen, the fight would have been so much different. Also, I don't know why this late we're playing a Rennie too, like, honestly. Rennie's not bad, don't get me wrong, it's just in this comp I feel like the better bruiser to get is Nunu. Rumble's actually not a bad option. And there we get LeBlanc. So right here I would exchange Rumble for Rennie. And I would not stop rolling. I would keep rolling. Honestly, don't know why we didn't take Spark. It would have been so much better. Setting on like 40 or 50 gold right now, I feel like it's also a little bit greedy. We shouldn't have done that. Ended up dead winning though. So we got a Black Rose emblem here. Like, the only reason to take it is so that we can drop Another Black Rose unit. We finally did get a spark. AP shred was definitely what we need. I don't know why we didn't make one earlier. This probably would buy the Malzar as well. That was in the shop. Now I'm buying it. Okay.
Violence is so messy.
I think I ended up rolling for Ral 3. Yeah, at least 2 would help so much.
It will all be over soon.
Submit.
I will not submit. Okay, we killed the Elise before it's stunned. And this is when my friend is like, nah, dude, there's no way you would win this. That was not that close of a fight. I'm like, bro, it's so easy. It's a positioning diff. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, bro, let me show you. So I just swapped like 3 units at the back line. Why am I saying it's positioning diff? Because his Nami went on my carry before my carry went on his Nami. So pretty much we need to be opposite sides of his Nami, but I don't want to do that because he might swap again. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put my unit in the middle. Another red buff. It's things you can't make up, dude. Let me just rewind and see our options here. Steadfast is the better option. Put it on release.
Friends just get in the way.
And now I get Raoul. And now. And now. There we go. But it doesn't matter because I won this round. Boop. And there you guys have it. Positioning diff. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.